something we're all told is a huge virtue: discipline. But what if the whole idea of just trying harder is actually a system that's, well, designed to be unstable from the very beginning? Let's dive in.
I mean, we hear it all the time, right? Discipline is the key. It's the foundation for success, the thing that drives you to achieve your goals. It's supposed to be the one thing you absolutely need to get ahead. But what if that's just not true? What if relying on pure discipline is actually setting yourself up to fail? Now, that is the core idea we're going to explore today. And honestly, it might just change the way you think about your goals. Okay, so let's dig into this myth. Why is it that be more disciplined is the go-to advice for, well, basically everything?
You know the drill. When your diet doesn't work out or your budget completely falls apart, what's the first thing you hear? You just didn't stick with it. You need more willpower. You just gotta be more disciplined. It always comes back to a lack of your personal effort.
And this points to a really interesting pattern, doesn't it? The blame is almost always put on the person. We're told that we're the weak link. But what if you aren't the problem? What if the system, the plan itself, is the thing that's actually broken? So, this gets us to the heart of the matter. Why is a system that's built only on willpower so fragile? Well, it all boils down to one really flawed assumption we make about ourselves. Yeah, here's the hidden catch with discipline. It just assumes that the super motivated, high-energy person who set the goal is going to be the exact same person who shows up every single day to get it done. And let's be honest, we all know that's just not how life works. Our internal world is always changing. Your mood shifts, your energy levels go up and down, and your life circumstances, they're never perfectly stable. Trying to base a long-term plan on something so unpredictable is kind of like building a house on quicksand. And that's just the internal stuff. On top of that, life happens. You've got stress from work, uncertainty about what's next, or just plain old being tired. All of these external things are actively draining your willpower reserves. And this is the crucial point right here. Willpower isn't this infinite wellspring of strength. It's more like a phone battery. Every single time you force yourself to make the right choice, you use up a little bit of that charge, and eventually, that battery is going to run out. And this just totally flips the script. When a plan that relies only on discipline falls apart, it's not some kind of moral failure on your part. It's a design flaw. The system itself was built to break. Okay, so if discipline is the problem, what's the answer? Well, this leads us to a much more powerful and, frankly, more reliable alternative: structure. So what exactly do we mean by structure? It's actually pretty simple. It's not about forcing yourself to make better choices every minute of every day. It's about designing a system where you have to make fewer choices, period. You make the right path, the easy default path. Oh man, this slide right here is everything. This is the whole mindset shift in a nutshell. Discipline is this daily battle, this constant fight with yourself. Structure is about being an architect. It tries to remove the battle completely by making the good outcome almost automatic. Let's make this real. Relying on your motivation to save money every month, that's fragile. Setting up an automatic transfer the day you get paid, that's structure. Relying on flexible intentions to eat healthier, that's tough. Just not having junk food in the house to begin with, that's structure. See? It's about building guardrails. So it really all comes down to this. Stop trying to strong-arm your own brain with sheer effort. Instead, become an architect of your own environment, of your own systems. So if we're supposed to be these architects of our own systems, what are the best tools we have? Well, let's connect this idea of structure to one of the most powerful system-building tools we have right now: artificial intelligence. So the big question is, where does a tool like AI fit into this whole discipline versus structure framework? Is it just going to be a fancy new coach yelling at us to be more disciplined? Nope. The real power of AI in this context isn't as a motivator. It's as a tool for building incredibly smart, personalized structures for ourselves. Just think about it for a second. An AI could automate your shopping list based on a healthy meal plan, making it way easier to buy the right things. It could show you the long-term financial consequences of a big purchase before you click buy. It could point out trade-offs in a complex decision that you might have missed. AI doesn't replace your thinking. It improves the very system where your thinking happens.
All right, let's wrap this all up and boil it down to one clear, actionable takeaway. If you remember just one thing from all of this, let it be this right here. For the things in your life that really, truly matter, stop relying on the hope that your future self will have enough willpower. Instead, put your energy into designing a better system today.
It really is that simple. A well-designed system will always, always outperform heroic effort in the long run. It's not about being lazy, it's about being smart.
And that's really what we're all about here, understanding how these systems work together. This channel explains money, artificial intelligence, and decision-making as interconnected systems. No hype, no gurus, no personal branding. New videos weekly.